Chris. It's a full moon, and I'm trying to have a man fest. Call everybody in your Rolodex.
It's an old school party. I invited everybody. 12 o'clock, we getting started. We gon' party till the sun come up. Everybody's waving. Man, the dance floor's crazy. Take a shot to my baby. We gon' do it till the sun come up. Spotlighter, moonlighter. If you can get this pussy, get your do rider. Spotlighter, moonlighter. You can get this pussy, get your do rider. I'm staggering, I'm leaning, I'm falling. Get me off the floor. I'm twisted, turn me, I'm lopsided, I'm lopsided. Pull me to the door.
Goddamn, girl, we like Gina and Pam. House party foe, but we don't get to play. Where my girls at? Where the motherfucking herb at? Cause I done pulled a G of liquor in a G of sherbet. I'm sick of these niggas and sick of these niggas, but a potty ain't a potty without a gang of niggas. A white girl wasted in the spotlight, dancing on the table, Chris yelling out shot time. You are not I, eagle I fly, play chicken head, get you pop-eyed. I'm trying to leave this motherfucker lopside. It's a house party, take me outside.
It's a house party and I'm feeling good tonight. Where your car parked, fuck me on the hood tonight. I'ma let you hit this pussy in the woods tonight. We could do it anywhere, I'm a wolf tonight. Spotlighter, moonlighter. You can get this pussy, get your do-rider. Spotlighter, moonlighter. You can get this pussy, get your do-rider. I'm staggering, I'm leaning, I'm falling. Get me off the floor. I'm twisted, turn me, I'm lopsided, I'm lopsided. Pull me to the door. It's a house party and I'm feeling good tonight. Where your car parked, fuck me on the hood tonight. I'ma let you hit this pussy in the woods tonight. We could do it anywhere, I'm a wolf tonight.
Anywhere tonight. Yeah, ching ching, baby. Anytime. Look. How about you can get this performance anywhere, anytime, on the hood, tonight. Clark sisters, I think that's just a toast, yes. To the house.
Build an empire, set it out. I was born to ride this west side.
Where are we going with this? I need to.
It's that fun day. Clark sisters coming to you in the best way. We trying to help you fix your money, fix your body so you can be a good mommy.
And daddy, because when we fix the mommies, then we'll be better for the daddy.
That's right.
Yes.
So
And
look, give us an
girl.
introduction. How you doing? I'm just trying to jump in it because I am so
Hot
excited
topic.
to talk about
Yes,
this topic
we both
today.
are. Yeah, I was like, you go, no, you go. Okay,
So
so
where are we? What are we doing? Who are we?
yes, we are coming to you live and hot, as a matter of fact, from Clark Studios, bringing you the hottest show on the globe, entitled, here we go, welcome to Sister Sunday.
That's
Yes,
right, yes.
exactly.
When we come to you talking to you about the things that we felt we needed to hear to make us better women.
Exactly.
And so we being sisters to you because we have found sisters in each other.
Exactly.
Doc, Missy, and so forth.
The whole crew.
Exactly. So today's topic is going to be about white lies. What? No, that's white lies. I'm about to sing her also. But about white lies and how they are really affecting the African American community. I don't care about nobody else. It could be affecting other people. But on this show, we talk about African Americans. So
Us.
white lies, how they are affecting the African American community. Are they little white lies or are they huge white lies? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they little, are they white, and are they lies? How about that? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I am Sister Lynn, and this is,
I am Auntie Chris.
yes, and we are the Clark Sisters.
Yes,
Right
yes,
on.
So let's jump right into it. White lies. To me, if we're going, let's make this little note, because white lies is really coming from white people who made up this little term to give them a chance to think of the big lie or the deflection of a reflection of the
tremendously. They have a devastating effect on the person that is speaking it and the person and the people directly affected as a result of it. And we know that for a fact.
And who's the first person affected by it? Your baby daddy. Why? Because you don't want to admit that you met that dude at the club and you fucked him that night because he got you a shot of tequila. And when you got home, maybe more than one shot.
Top shelf.
Top shelf, you know what I'm saying?
The brand.
Like,
yeah. That brand. Go ahead.
Yes,
Yes, we both so excited. That brand you been wanting, had your eye on. Like, yeah, the one that get me that one gonna get something else extra.
You thought about that before you got there, but because you tell white lies, you don't want to tell about the part when you was getting ready for the club. You put them on your fucking girl dress, and like you said, you know your favorite drink, and you like the dude that buy me my favorite drink gonna get some of this dank on him, right?
Yes.
So now you meet him, y'all kicking it. Could be one night, and then during that night, you don't use no condom because it feeling so good. You want a fake white girl wasted. Plug from Total Woman's album, Sunny Linen White Girl Wasted.
And I'm over here itching like, you done bought all these drinks. Now this pussy on me. Okay, that's all I had.
Right, but for real, right? So now you lying about it.
Yeah.
And now you mad because it didn't work, but it was never going to work anyway because you didn't know him good enough, right?
Right.
So this lie that you have told him, you told yourself about your meeting, has ended up with a child.
Yeah. Even your intention from the beginning.
Even your intention.
Yep. And
Right.
I agree with her that it does definitely affect the baby daddy directly, the first other person. But I feel like the first person that lie affects ultimately that means my mind is backwards, twisted.
Already.
Yeah, I'm going in it wrong.
Yeah,
backwards.
so the first
Yes,
person you
blind, eyes closed, like not aware, not conscious, not deliberately, not on purpose, with an intention. And because it's not all of that, it's not honest. It's not open. It's not communicated. And people are in the dark and in denial and in danger.
In danger.
That's
right?
what that shit
So
is.
that
Caution.
it's
Fucking
not really
right.
small.
It's a red flag.
It's not as small
Exactly.
as we pretended that
Pretend.
it is. So now y'all have conceived and you have a kid, and because he don't want to lie with you about the way y'all met, or because he
Ooh, that's
remember,
good.
'cause
And he
know-
honest.
He know he had $30 to the side for about
That-
3 shots.
Yes.
And he know whoever got those 3 shots, he was gonna give him some back shots. He knew that.
Yes.
And that was that. And he like, and if she don't want to wear no condom, I ain't gonna make her because it feel better without one. So he know all that. So he don't understand where the miscommunication is coming from when you say you pregnant and you want to keep it.
Yeah, you
He's
was
actually
wasted.
confused.
He was wasted. We was outside. We ain't talked
I
about
forgot that
kids
show.
and babies and like where you gonna be in
Yeah,
5
this is what you
years.
need to do right
Where
now.
did you come from?
Yeah.
Who am I?
So he don't want you to keep it, and he don't understand why you want to keep it. But because you have built this whole night on the lie, the
Fantasy.
initial lie,
Say
when
what
you was
we
interested.
say it is, because lie to some of us is foreign. I'm speaking for myself. I wasn't used to hearing that word. I ain't used to nobody telling me that's a lie. I'm like, that's a half truth. That's some of the truth. That's not all of the truth. That's the first part of the truth. No, that's the last part. Oh no, let me give you the middle
That's a
part.
perhaps.
That's a fantasy. That's a dream. You know, just the words. You know, we be in the
Okay.
words and we flip it. It's a lie.
Yeah, it's a
But
lie.
however we tell it to
However you tell
ourselves,
it.
this is my alibi, this is my reason, my rationale, my excuse. Girl, this is my white lie.
It's your white lie.
But yeah,
Okay, so now you're mad because you had the baby that he asked you not to have, and then you actually want to try to make a family out of the lie, and he's like, no, I don't even know you for real, and you don't know me, And as I'm getting to know you through this pregnancy, I realized that if I'd have known this about you, I wouldn't have gave you this good raw dick. I'd have kept it to myself.
Yeah.
Right? So now you won't let your child see their daddy.
Yeah.
All because of this little white lie. So we gotta start really being honest about the fact that, hello, my name is Chris, and I'm a born liar. And it feel good to lie, cause it let me stay in my fuck shit.
Until I get caught.
Until I get caught. But
And gotta admit it.
I don't wanna admit it. I
Yeah.
don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
But a man already know, cause he's not walking around with the lies.
Yeah.
That's why you don't really want to know the truth as a woman. You say you want to know the truth, but no, you don't, because you're a liar, so you want to be lied to.
Yeah.
And a man is so itching to tell you the truth because he's been raised that all he got is his word. So you making him go against who he been raised to be.
Yeah.
Especially a black man, all he got is his word because he in a world that won't give him nothing else. Right? So now you're making him go against who he naturally is. And the whole thing is just messed up. Again, off of this little white lie.
Yeah.
Do it seem so little?
Right.
How many of y'all could go? How many of y'all living out a white lie?
You're giving
How many
me
of y'all didn't even know for sure who your baby daddy was? You had like two, cause you lie about knowing when your period comes. So you know, we lie about fucking without condoms.
Girl.
Cause it don't seem like really nobody use condoms, cause we got a lot of babies walking around here, fatherless especially.
And abortion rate high.
Yeah.
We top notch on them scales. We kicking the dough in at 1, 2, like give me them spots. Like that ain't funny, but
well,
it's
I think
the
you
truth.
should laugh at yourself,
Right.
but
And we
that's
can't.
what
That's what I was trying to flip the board. Like we need to find a way to make that shit.
I mean, I had to come to terms with the way I lied because guys holler at me in the store. First of all, you got a man, you know, you might quick say no. Or if you don't like him, you might quickly say yes. You got the sisters, the big girls with a half shirt on. She asks you if you think she look cute. You like, yeah, we liking people pictures on Facebook.
Knowing skinny jeans is unattractive and tight shirts is,
Or just
or whatever your preference is, whatever it is that you like and
we
you
know
want.
these lies are out there, and we know we lie all the time. We lie way more we lie about everything, not just to a man. So, and knowing that if you can just look at yourself in the mirror right now, whatever reflection, and be like, girl, you know you be lying. We can laugh into some healing with this because it's not okay to be a liar.
Yeah,
I want to say
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
about everything.
It's crazy how, as a black man, I watch y'all and how y'all laugh about it, but we receive the brunt of y'all lying. This whole y'all got abandoned, y'all had these babies, acting like y'all got abandoned. This whole deadbeat dad, like this whole y'all liking them drug boys, the good girl liking the bad guy, not admitting it. Like we actually as men, we suffer from this. But I don't want to talk about the big thing, because that's big.
Okay.
It's very hard to be with a black woman, because y'all lie every question you're asked.
Yeah.
Just a quick, I don't know, to give myself time to see and analyze.
Yeah.
And it's so disheartening. And me as a man having two wives, I get it double. Discuss why the little fucking lies, the baby cake lies 24/7. How does that feel to be walking around doing that? You gotta be, I feel like if you're lying like that all the time, small lies, you're afraid of the person you're with. Or you need to just acknowledge, I'm under a man. It's like y'all lie about everything. The smallest little shit I ask y'all. And they ain't blatant lies. It's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Discuss that.
You want to start?
Yeah, I can. I know for me, it's a deflection, a deterrent from a conversation or what I think could potentially turn into a conversation where I might be at fault or have made a mistake, and that points back to us not being wrong and not wanting to be called to the carpet on it and held accountable. So that's a quick like cut off. I mean,
Just
I
lie.
could just say I don't want to talk about it, or can we talk later, or you know,
Why not say that then?
yeah, I don't know. Not
Because
mature enough,
you know
not
you're
in
gonna
the
have to
practice
talk later.
of, and have
You
to be
want to
held
lie.
accountable to talk later. So yeah, the lie just keeps it at bay, in the gray. Not an easy target, just something to avoid, but still have to come back to, because the law of attraction is the thing that you're trying to get away from. If that's what you focus on, you're gonna bring it right back to you. So, not a smart choice, but that's my testimony.
I think that's kind of loaded
One
for
of
me.
that was just the first
That's all
idea that
it was
came.
That's like a loaded question for me because I know when I got with you, Jay, I didn't realize how much of a liar I was walking around being. I think so. Some of it was like, it's like nobody ain't calling you on your shit, so you can convince your mind that you're not. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't a big deal. It was white lies. Oh, especially being a cosmetologist, you know, making up lies on why you can't do somebody's hair versus why you can. You know what I'm saying? Or people lying to me, trying to get me to do their hair, and nobody is ever checking each other on that lie. So when you get into a relationship with someone that's thinking that they're saying, I'm gonna spend my life with you like you and I, you check me on those lies. And I was like, it was really the first time I had been checked in that way, and it was so constant. Then more, I think it became even more because I felt like I was a kid getting in trouble. And so now I'm trying to just not get in trouble like the kid in the cookie jar type thing. And it still just keep adding on because that's still vibrational of not wanting to get in trouble. And I remember though at first, when you and I first got together, and I would ask for that time, right? But the time was still probably to make up for me to figure out how to still say the shit. But still, when you in a relationship with another person, you don't get the time. You can't just tell somebody you don't feel like talk about something that has affected them. So in a real conversation with he and I, he like, nah, we need to talk about it. I come from a previous marriage where I let the person sweep it under the rug, and now we're divorced. So I know better because I have a past history with dealing with a woman in this. And I'm like, oh shit, I have no time to fucking think about this. And so it just added up. Now as I started, and for a long time I thought he was being, I thought he was like, thinking too much about it, right? But then I realized how fucking fast your mind really goes.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh
And
yeah,
Discuss
that's
that.
incredible.
Discuss
Lightning
that for me.
speed.
Discuss how fast your mind processes
Yo.
in the quick, I don't know, or how you give yourself wiggle room.
Yeah.
It's like you think, okay, I know why he asking. Let me say maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was yesterday. Let me give myself enough wiggle room. Discuss that. Discuss how fast that mind process goes.
Boy, when I started to when I started to believe the person I had chose to spend my life with, that he wouldn't be a liar to me about my lies. Boy, when I tell you right from the door, as soon as he say something, I say, where you going with that? And I'm gonna give myself some more room, like he said. And the crazy part is the thing that you decide to use as your thing is the shit that tells that you're lying.
The first one is always the stupidest.
The first one is always so stupid that it makes you have to extra lie just to cover up the fucking dumb shit you just said out your mouth.
And then it's, I didn't mean to say that.
I didn't mean to say that. And see,
That's not what I meant. Hold on. Wait a minute.
And he's like, what the fuck you mean? That ain't what you meant. That's what you said. So either way, you gotta say you a liar. If you don't just say that, now you in something totally
Stuck.
You just stuck, and it goes downhill. Especially if you with a person that's decided to spend their life with you. No man wants to sleep beside a woman that he has to wonder when is she gonna fucking lie about something.
Can I say something real quick? Because I really want the ladies as a man, when women do that to you, it's 100% of the problem. Because you're always mad about the last lie you told, and you're always on guard thinking of the next lie, or always on guard when someone asks you a question. So that means one half of our gender, we can't get an honest we cannot communicate with y'all. It's easy for us to go lay up with bitches that don't give a shit about our life, because we can talk to them. We don't know what we're gonna get from y'all. It's like, how does it feel, seriously, to know that you walk around like this? I would feel so fucking stupid if I knew I walked around all day like, I don't want to make a mistake, I don't want to get in trouble, and this is a grown-ass person. Like, can you see that's why y'all so angry and mean and mad all the time?
I think, though, what I'm saying is, I don't know if you even, because everybody not taking the time to tell a woman she's a liar.
But she
So you
knows
got,
she's
wait, that's
lying.
what I'm saying. So this the thing, until a woman is checked, I think she thinks she getting away with the shit, even though she knows she lying. So now you a woman walking around evil and mad because you don't know why the fuck you by yourself, even though you know. What I'm saying is nobody has checked you on it. So like, say for example, there was times in the beginning, take it out of line, you and I might be talking about something, Jay, and I'd be like, oh, ain't nobody ever told me that. You like, cause he didn't want to marry you. So there are certain level of conversations that a woman is not getting just cause no man is gonna have that conversation with a woman.
Do you realize that's why women don't like y'all?
Yeah, so this is the thing.
Y'all really realize that?
But even in that, every woman know that you be lying. So when you see it, be like, that bitch be lying. So you don't even fuck with nobody, a woman that you can't kind of use for something. You got the one woman that you go out to the club with. You got the one woman that you go shopping with. You got the because you are only you dealing with that lie when and while you need something from them. So it's kind of measuring out. So until you become aware that this is an issue for you, of course, if we have a situation now, I'm like, Chris, you too fucking old to be worried about if you gonna lie to somebody. Yeah, that shit is irritating to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not. But
Lynn.
however, there are things that I'm.
My bad.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Now I know Lynn. Now this is where Lynn will sit here and and talk. This is where you'll sit here and that's a form of lying. I'm fucking with you. But talk. You will the rest of the conversation. Go ahead. You got the floor.
I was listening. Yeah.
I know you.
Wait, yes. Okay. So we're talking about lying, and my response was.
We know what your response was.
I was just gonna read.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, the shit is bad. And I can imagine how it feels. I know how it feels when I'm in a funk and I'm worried about how somebody's gonna respond or what they think. And as soon as I can let that shit go, it feels a whole lot fucking better. I know it hurts and I hate like hell to get caught in the motherfucker and then to have to admit it right fucking then. Ain't nobody want to talk about that shit. The whole point was to get the fuck away. So yeah, women is like thinking if ain't nobody bringing it to your attention, then you absolutely tell yourself another lie that the shit is okay and you have gotten away, which keeps your vision and thoughts and clarity and manifestations around shit fucked up.
So you're saying y'all have zero moral character. What about how you feel about your goddamn self?
When she was explaining that, it made me think about what you're really asking. And you like, why does this hurt so bad?
Yeah. How do you feel about your own self?
Normal.
Yeah, I know for me, I don't like how it feels. I wish I was more
continue to do it.
communicative and, yeah, like I said, immature, lack of practice, And it's some shit that I have to work on. And like Chris said, if you're
45
not
years.
with someone to bring it out to you incessantly, to point out to you the
Can I ask y'all a
travesty,
question?
the
Can I ask y'all a question?
devastation of how deep rooted that shit is. If you say we're a born liar, then
When
that
you do it
shit
to your
is.
child, when you do it to your children, you know and can tell when your children know you're telling a fucking lie.
Yeah.
So don't act like that. We trying to get to an issue.
I think we don't care
But
about
listen,
nobody but
listen,
ourselves.
what I'm doing with y'all on camera, y'all didn't know I was going to do this. We trying to get to an issue for these women to see and for them to question themselves in the same way. Where's your moral ground? All you want to do is get away with something. Over and over and over. You want to lie and make single motherhood a trophy when you didn't even know you was getting pregnant. You won't marry, you won't with the guy. Can't nobody question you on nothing, say nothing to you. Why don't you guys, what I'm saying to you guys is, I understand the anger and why you walk around like you are, because you always, I would be crying as a man. If I had to work on a job or go any place or be involved with any woman or human being that I felt like I can't make a mistake around them, I can't mess up, I can't admit anything, I would cry and I would not date anyone. I don't understand how you two women are in this house with me feeling like that. That you gotta lie all the time about everything. As if I'm a boogeyman. And even how women do it to each other.
Yeah, I thought we were speaking in general.
No.
To everybody, how
we're
we do it
talking
to
about-
everybody in life, at work, at home, and all of our
Exactly.
relationships. That shit is across the
So
board.
why, I'm
I
telling
mean, that's
you.
where I was coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I would be crying. I would be miserable
Yeah.
too. I could not function. I would need pills. If everywhere I go, I felt under a microscope. Do y'all understand that y'all are the problem with the black race because of that specific thing right there? That means no one can talk to you about anything, and you are never going to be wrong about anything.
As long as we can.
Now, discuss that. Talk about that. Get into that.
I mean, we live in this. So
Yeah,
I don't
we've
know
had
where
this conversation.
It's like it don't feel. I mean, when you say it and when you experience it, you understand that. But I'm trying to say they are walking around irritated, blaming other people for the reasons of everything.
Exactly.
So when we're having a conversation like this, as I to speak for me as a woman who have lived with a man who is checking me on it, the extra line is the extra checking that nobody never did.
Exactly.
So you're gonna get it worse than my boss get it or my friends, because I don't have to see my friends, which is why women don't be around women, because you can dismiss them. However, this is a very big deal fundamentally, because we are supposed to be the women are the nurturers, and we supposed to carry the race and all that stuff. But if you lying to your sisters, you lying to your children, you know, you putting bills in your children's name, you're not telling your sister, yo, you need to get healthier. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little sayings that women say that make them feel good in the moment.
In the moment.
Just because you're fat don't mean you're unhealthy.
Or the filters that people putting on them, like, you look like a cartoon character. Everybody likes it, but we all know that you put it on your face because you think it's cute.
My question is, why don't women say to other women, the same way as men, y'all take a man like me, y'all proud of me for some of the things I stand up and speak up on of our race. Like, yo, brothers, this dope shit is lame, we need to, why don't women say to other women, hey, that fucking filter shit is stupid. And you look dumb, taking 25 pictures. I saw a girl say something on Facebook the other day. I blocked her. I'm not even a friend no more. I just got sick of it. She'll take 15 pictures of herself when she go out. 17, 20 pictures. And then it'll say like, it'll show 4, then it'll say like plus 25 or 17. Y'all know how that go, right? You gotta click them to see them all. She made a post. To you thirsty men, please don't like every picture, just like in the one main picture. And I'm like, yo, I blocked her for that. What I'm trying to say is, listen to the fundamentals of what I'm trying to say. I really still see y'all don't get it. And I'm zooming in, y'all don't realize I got y'all face zoomed in.
I mean,
I'm looking because I want y'all to see y'all self.
No, I don't have
no
answer
listen.
for you. That's what I'm trying to
What
say.
I'm saying is, no,
answer.
it's not, it's a discussion. Because we
Okay.
share these discussions.
Uh-huh.
To the fundamental core, if the black woman always wants to lie, not be accountable, but tell the truth about anything, do you understand how nothing can be successful? Because men and women have to talk and tell the truth. Do you understand how parenting, do you understand where we are? The one that's supposed to be the truth seeker, the gentle one, the nurturer, the lover, the carer, doesn't know how to come to a person and say, I don't know what to say to you right now, but I can touch you and cry with you if you need me to. Y'all are so stoic and hard. Y'all don't know how to do anything as it relates to the truth. Because understand what I'm saying fundamentally. Y'all don't like how true feelings feel.
Yeah.
So I know you can't cry with nobody.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's men out here that need y'all to cry with us. When my mom died, and this is on, y'all didn't know how to deal with me. Neither one of y'all came to me and said, yo, any fucking thing. Am I lying? You had no clue. But when I walked in the kitchen, before the show started, I felt the energy. I said, Chris, you okay? What's wrong? You see what I'm saying? That's truthfulness. I feel that pain and that hurt in the air. And as a man, I try to attend to it. Our race has nothing. Are y'all really understanding what I'm saying? Y'all hate how it feels to feel. But you walk around lying to the world like you're feeling everything. You're saying you're feeling a certain way to avoid things. You're saying you feel a certain way. If someone says, the way you dress, I feel attacked, I feel shame. If someone questions your motherhood, I did it by myself, I didn't have an abortion. You know, it's like, I don't want to feel anything that feel like truth. I'm trying to get y'all to understand, and I'm basically giving a speech because I want this to share. I hope this go viral. I hope all our videos go viral. I want y'all to discuss, with me really explaining that to you, what does that feel like? When you look around, I want y'all to brainstorm situations that's fucked up just because a woman don't want to feel or tell the truth or be honest or anything that seems like realness. And this goes down to y'all with y'all own mamas. Not talking about y'all specifically. When a mother and a daughter can't talk, good God Almighty, where we at? Y'all discuss that. My heart is bleeding because I would have a heart attack if I felt like y'all felt. I don't know how there's any smiles. I don't know how y'all ever
Well,
smile.
I'm trying to tell you, after you've been, since you want true, we don't feel like nothing until somebody is saying it to us. That's what I'm
So y'all have
saying.
zero moral character.
I didn't feel like, I thought I was getting away with the lies I was saying. Or, on the flip side, a woman with a little ass shirt, she know her shirt little. When when she put it on. So I'm like, well, I don't have to tell her that because she knows that.
Exactly.
But like you said, the quietness about an issue is still the lie because nobody is attacking it. You know, nobody is talking about the problem. However, like I said, we talk about this all the time in the house, so this is not a new conversation for me to hear. So if this was the first time you ever approached me on it, I might be on here looking crazy about to cry. I don't feel like that right now because I have a resolution in myself that I may lie again. However, if you tell me I need to apologize and not fucking stat the lie, that's the only place I could start at because I had been lying so much that it was more habit forming than the fact of even thinking because it's so irrational with the responses I would have that if I really thought about that shit clear, I wouldn't even use that. However, to me, when I think about the way things are in the world and where the lying really affects us at, one of the things I think about as a mother of boys and how women cry rape when they don't, right? And how we know that women will lie in those situations because as a woman, you're not telling yourself the truth about even how you had your child. So, you know, when you see something like the R. Kelly situation and how our whole race, women been showing up to his concerts, but now this man in jail for messing with young girls who mothers especially let them go, then you like, how have we had this lie that's been walking around?
Watch this, real quick. My brother just said something about slavery. Don't do that for them, brother. Don't do that for them. Slavery, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
So I don't think it has anything, put like this, I don't know nothing about slavery and the white man don't control my life or nothing right now. And I feel like bottom line, no matter where certain things may come from, you still know if something is right or wrong. So on one hand, although I am saying that didn't feel no type of way, the fact that you made up a lie about something means that at that point when you made it up, you did feel some type of way. Rather your brain has erased your remembrance of what that felt like, you did. And so you can't say you don't feel no type of way because you wouldn't lie about something that felt fine to you.
One of the sisters just said she thinks it's the approach sometimes that facilitates the lie.
No, I don't think so.
That's because that's almost saying it's like, if somebody asks me a certain way, I'm a lie. Like, let me ask y'all something real quick.
I got a
Do y'all
comment.
think you're going to get in trouble? Go ahead, Lynn, I'm sorry.
Okay, so it just dawned on me. He said that something about attend. And you talking about all the places where we're lacking in the black community. And it's because of the name of this show, White Lie. And we have discussed since I've been here and I've been knowing them, how gullible and naive and how the black race has taken on the attributes of the current state of the black woman. And that we will want to do something. White lie. We believed it. Feminism. We fell for that shit. We believed whatever the fuck they was talking about and got us all out of order, that the woman is supposed to be out of the house working and I can provide and do this shit all by myself and fuck a man and I can fuck men and be okay and make babies and be great and have 2 jobs and 2 businesses and be attendant. We discussed that we prefer attendance. We are the attendants. Like he said, feminine energy, we supposed to attend to the energy in the air, in the room, in the atmosphere, in our kids, in our men, in our families, and in ourselves. Somewhere in the white lie, from whoever or wherever it came from, we stop valuing ourselves. That's what I believe. Or whatever the excuse, reason, rationale, whatever. We stop attending. Fuck the reason why, because that keeps us in the negative space of trying to figure out the negative shit. Why is what fucked us up. Fuck why. Let's just decide we fucked up. We got shit all fucking wrong. The women and the feminine energy that is supposed to exist in every space, science, music, math, chemistry, cooking, fucking arts and crafts, biology. There's a positive and a negative, and we are out of fucking order with what we got. We not using it and doing it for what it was purposed and designed for, and that is the white lie that has fucked us up.
Now, can I say? I want to say real quick. So, and I agree with her because I wanted to get to this point. A white lie. I wanted to talk about this so now we can understand what a white lie is.
Exactly.
The term white lie came from a situation where white men say, I lie as long as don't nobody get killed. You see, when a white woman said a black man looked at her, somebody got hanged. Mm-hmm. But when a white man said, oh, well, put your cotton on the scale and your cotton was 30 pounds and he called it 26, it's kind of like, that's a white lie. Nigga, I ain't kill you, honey. That's what a white lie is. Mm-hmm. You ain't dead. Yeah, I just cheated you for 4 pounds of cotton. Mm-hmm. So much so that black people will say, look, if you want to get paid for 30 pounds, you got to take 34 pounds up there. We just happy he's taking our cotton. Because he could be burning our fields up. So what y'all have adopted is this whole white lie. Mm-hmm. Nobody got hurt. Ain't nobody get hurt. Ain't nobody get killed behind it. You know, it don't matter. Ain't nobody get hurt. The question I have for y'all is, if y'all are not getting beat behind these situations, nobody's attacking you, and there's no punishment or consequences, y'all saying just the feeling of telling the truth, the feeling of someone noticing you slipping, the feeling hurts that bad. Now listen, but watch this. Just the feeling. Is that feeling worse than getting caught in a motherfucking goddamn lie? That's how fucking stupid y'all are. Somebody could say, hey, did you leave the oven on before we left? The feeling of being just wrong burns you more than the thought of, if I tell this lie, this motherfucker catch me. Once we say, well, did you leave the oven on before we left? No, not me. Well, you know it's only me and you in the house and you the only one that cook bacon, right? Now, you just get caught in the motherfucking lie. Which one feels worse? Getting caught in the motherfucking lie or the feeling of you wanting to lie?
Getting caught in it.
So how fucking stupid is that? Y'all motherfuckers are dumber than children. I'm trying to tell y'all. What I'm saying is, what I've been trying to say forever to the black woman, and they think I'm being mean to her. Y'all will let the children, all the boys turn to thugs and all the girls turn to dykes. Before y'all say, I need some help. The feeling.
And I think it's about wanting to be right. You want to be right that bad that you're willing to lie for something that you don't even know if you're right about. Because,
or
like
even
now,
need to be right.
This is the thing. Now we got to a point where everybody win a prize. But back then, especially like you said, as feminism has gotten more and more and more, it's about the woman feeling underneath the man, which is still crazy because in this situation, everybody's always underneath somebody. Mm-hmm. So the fact that, you know, you're underneath the man. So like when you think about feminism starting, you have black women joining feminism when you know they were still racist to you.
Yeah.
So how you fucking got a badge?
How you that fucking stupid? Forgive me, I don't mean it like that, but I'm talking. How can the black race, these bitches was hanging black folks on the postcard and they told you, help us. Bitch, I've been washing your drawers and changing your babies for the past 400 fucking years. I'm not doing nothing to help your white ass.
So that's why I'm
How
saying,
fucking stupid is that?
what I'm saying is that the idea of this is not a new idea. What is happening is every so often, generation to generation, is getting easier to live within the lie.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Generations
lies
3.
of who been molested and you know what I'm
Who
saying,
left
that granddaddy
who?
got kids or cross town, like all
Whose
these lies
kids is who?
that people watch happen. By the time you're the adult in the situation and you're lying, you already done seen so many other people lie. However, what I'm saying, why I say it ain't a slavery thing, or still you can't even all the way blame it on feminism because of the fact that you've seen it as a kid looking at your mother or your grandma and them that's lying. So you have the choice to not adopt that.
Right.
Why do we want to be as right? It's like it's always this personal war between man and woman, really woman to man, because a man like, yo, if this is my castle, I'm going to run it. And the woman is kind of saying, I want to be in your castle, but I don't want you to run it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the pinkness of it, for people that's a bears and bubbles term, people are entering into relationships with the pinkness that I want this man that I'm not going to let myself be under.
Listen to.
And you don't even have to look at it like that, but you already look at it like that. And the reason why I say that is because we all work at jobs or have had a job where you don't like your boss, but you don't fucking go in there and act like this to your boss like you treat your man.
That's what Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin was saying.
Yep.
Thank you for
So
Pretend.
what I'm saying is that why do we not try to be our best self in our personal relationships? Because really you know that mate or your kids, you assuming that they're supposed to love you unconditionally, and you know your boss will fire you. That's why I know it's something that you can decide to change.
To do.
You get what I'm saying? So although certain things may stem from other things, you know, if you grew up in the projects and you don't like fucking people pissing in the hallways and breaking bottles, you know I'm going to have to move at some point. But if you like that shit, you'll stay there. So it don't matter about who put us in the projects.
Right.
Can I say something with the problem
And
is
I have
to
a
the core?
thought as well.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
The lie that we believe that we allowed and not accepting where our power and energy lies, and that being at home with the kids before we could ever have anything, back when there was slavery, if you want to use slavery, when we didn't have shit, then a woman took pride in her home and how her kids was dressed and behaved and educated, and how her husband was fed and in shape and could work all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? 2 jobs, as a matter of fact, like how efficient her home and the extension of it. She took care of other people's kids. Exactly. Or the value in what's real, our relationships, our connections, our community, our networking, homeschooling, our health, from our hands, our garden, our land. Like, can you sow and, you know, like, make some shit, make something happen for you and the people around you with what you have and where you are and what you can get your hands on. That was what we used to value, and that was what mattered, and that's where we could have stayed in our own fucking lane and fuck all that other outside white civilization institutional bullshit.
I'm willing to bet
that wasn't for
like
us.
This.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something, and I'm going to get to the foundation. Grandma and them didn't lie like y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why, and this is going to fuck your head up, and this is going to fuck the world head up. The biggest lie is that you act like you love a man. You don't love no fucking man. You want a man for the world. Neither one of y'all motherfuckers love me. You want a man for the world. This whole idea of love is a lie. If you love me, the people you really love, see what's happening is grandma knew she needed a man to be taken care of. So she didn't have to lie to him. Because it wasn't about love. She didn't have to fake like she loved him. She didn't give a fuck if he fucked other bitches. Bitch, I don't love you, motherfucker. I need a man to survive.
Yeah.
What the fuck is she talking about? I do my job, you do your job better.
When these kids act up, I need you to put foot in their
Exactly.
ass.
The problem, hold on, let me finish. The problem is this. The people that you know you love, you don't mind them seeing your flaws. The people that you love and you know love you, you don't mind them seeing you with shit stains in your drawers or in your lowest place. You don't mind coming to them and opening up and telling the truth about things. If you could tell something to your best friend and can't tell it to me, it's because you love your fucking best friend and you don't love me. That's just the bottom line. What we have to understand is this whole fake idea of love. What makes you lie and be mean and be angry is a result of this. And let me just break it down using our situation real quick. This guy tall and handsome, halfway decent provider, fuck good. I'm mad because I want him for that. I don't love this motherfucker. So when he asks me something, I tell him a motherfucking lie because I don't submit to him. I ain't humble enough because I don't love him. I love the situation. That's what we have to be honest about. That's what we have to be honest about. White women and other women don't walk around doing that because they know they need men and they know men will whoop their motherfucking ass if they tell them a motherfucking lie and fuck their motherfucking family up. That's the bottom line.
That's what would have happened if black women was trying to recruit white women for some shit. Them white men would have
beat
smacked
their goddamn ass.
Don't take your ass down
that
there
fucking
to
nigga
no
meat.
nigga shit.
That's where black feminism and trying to be like, I got my own shit. When you feel like you got your own shit, then you don't appreciate the man because you don't look at him as the provider.
Provision or not, listen, whether a man got $1 million, you hate him because he is the provider.
Because he is a man.
Listen to the core. The whole love shit is not real. If a motherfucker provide for you, every move, you gonna hate him more. In these days, but back in the day, a woman like, shit, I know where my motherfucking bread is buttered at. Now y'all more like, I'd rather live in the projects on Section 8 than have a motherfucker tell me when I can buy something or not. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, y'all living, it's so really simple if you really think about it. The people you love, truly, truly love, there's animosity toward these men, toward me as a man, and toward any man with a woman. I'm mad because I need you to make me look like I'm complete. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. Tracy Ellis Ross talking about, I don't give a fuck how much you money get. I need you or I'm a fucking failure in life.
Yeah.
And that makes me mad. So, and watch this. And that's why I lie to you so much. Because I know I need you, and you ain't the motherfucker that I love.
So this is a lie.
So I can't even let you see me in a weak point. I can't let you see me vulnerable. I can't express my feelings. I can't do nothing. Because motherfucker, I ain't comfortable around you, nigga. You just provide and fuck, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
See, we have to get to the bottom of this shit. That's why you can lie to your kids so easily. Motherfucker, I had you. I ain't playing you, motherfucker. Now I'm supposed to raise you, motherfucker. Motherfucker, you a hassle to my life. Fuck my life up. I made a bad decision having your motherfucking ass and to keep your daddy for whatever reason. Now you here. And you want to be attended to all the time. And sometimes I look at you and I'm mad at my fucking life because of you. So them kids, they get that. Why you think when a serial killer is killed 20 people, they said, Jeffrey Dahmer, come on out, alive. No, I ain't coming out, fuck that. All of a sudden, shh, Jeffrey, we got your mother out here. Jeffrey, this your mama. Motherfucker, come out. A black woman can't stop her son. A black woman scream and cry in the streets of seeing a child murdered does nothing to a black child mind because you ain't shit as a mother. I hate to say it like that. A black woman can't say, son, please don't go out there just because it's going to hurt your mama. You remember that scene? And I would say this and I'll give y'all the full. Remember that movie Friday where Ice Cube went in that room to get that gun? Epic scene.
Oh, yeah.
And his daddy said,
Daddy came in there. Yeah.
His daddy said, what you gonna do with that? He said, I gotta protect myself. His fucking father's word meant something to him when it dealt with killing and murdering another black person. Y'all word means nothing. Y'all can't even get a boy to pull his fucking pants up. Let that marinate in the spirit. is so little to a black child. You can't get a black child to pull his pants up. The first thing that you do in the morning is put your goddamn clothes on. Our children walk out the house as failures, and y'all walk around fucking smiling and celebrating. This is a big fucking issue. And that's all I'm talking about for the rest of my motherfucking life. I'm not going to give up that our women can be reached. I'm not. Mexican, Jesus, don't do that. It'll make your mother cry. Oh, my mother. No, I motherfucker do one for my mother. I would kill you, motherfucker. You make my mother. You know, us, man, fuck my mama, what she think. Y'all discuss that.
It's powerful. Great imagery. Super good analogies. It's painful. Yeah, my heart aches. I see that shit all the time, all up and down our timeline. That's why I'm here. That's why Chris is here. That's why Jay just took up 30 minutes of our show, because that shit is paramount. It's so prominent and so prevalent that it's detrimental, and we know this. Our song, our mantra, you already know. If there is chaos and confusion, it's because there's a black woman in the center of that shit, orchestrating it on fucking purpose.
And getting
To
her
the
brother to fight
extent
her
that
for her.
motherfuckers will die, get killed, murdered, coming to our loud, raggedy ass defense over some low life bullshit. Our fucking feelings.
White lie.
Some short-term
That you
piece
have
of
said
shit.
when
Moment.
somebody comes.
Our world is destroyed
Our
because
world.
y'all do not want to feel anything that feels like the truth. Do y'all really get the bottom of the bottom line of the lie means? Listen, lie is the opposite of truth. You do understand that?
Yeah.
So when I lie, I don't want to feel the truth.
Right, it can't show up. That shit is like, what are you doing?
So
you
do y'all
entered like a
understand?
vampire in light, like, no.
Do y'all understand not wanting to feel the truth means the race is in constant chaos because truth is always going to be out here. And truth reigns.
It prevails,
Truth
absolutely.
reigns. The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
The cops is scared of motherfucking the way black boys look, so they shoot us. The truth prevails, but we continue to dress them a certain way.
Yeah.
The truth is always gonna. Sisters say, ain't nobody gonna do. Cop better not fuck with my boy. Cop better. Look, watch this. Watch this. The instant saying, cop better not profile my child. Just that thing says, I didn't want to feel the truth, and then y'all go about living as if that makes what's inevitable not to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, literally. But y'all do it for everything.
Right, because a lie begets more lies. A small lie begets bigger lies or more small lies. Either way, you get the point.
Get away with, just because you think you got away with it for the moment don't mean that the residue, the residual effects of the lie is not still out there and the momentum
The
is
repercussions,
And the
exactly.
repercussions.
Yeah,
So,
or rolling,
I mean, it's definitely-
catching momentum coming
It's
back.
definitely a big, it's definitely a big deal. It's definitely one of those, it's definitely the thing that the black woman is not being put under the microscope for, which is
On the
her
scale.
lie. And we all know, and this is not, we know it's true because we don't fuck with each other because of it. And if you think that this is just our thing or Jay's perspective, like I say
Look
in
at the
every show,
world. I'm sorry.
I will say, go to your kids, your man, sit down with your friend and ask them, let them see this, or just ask them, do you think, how you feel about the lying? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think I'm a liar? Because some people not going to even want to go through no combat with no black woman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because
Give
you're
them
going to
an
have to
opportunity,
even
to
define
defend
what
the
a lie
Nobody
is.
wants to deal with that.
Yeah.
Give the people closest to you a chance to tell you what they think about you. Your man, your kids, especially. Maybe not your homegirl, because she a liar too. So she going to lie with you. Give them a chance to tell you who they see you are. And how many times they know you're lying, and they just decided not to say anything. And I guarantee you, they'll tell you.
Yeah, because if they know you're a liar, to have to call you on it is to just have to hear more lies. So then the feeling that you have for them.
They gotta live with you after you keep lying.
Exactly. Yeah. So then you just like,
And watch
okay,
this.
let me just not provoke them to
This is
go
what
down
this
that
is
path.
another
Let
problem.
me not create this scenario.
This is another problem I believe that lying leads to and pushes to. When a woman is lying and caught in her lying, don't want to get caught in her lie, she'd rather you beat her. Beat me. I really believe women want to be beat. Let me off the hot seat. I will yell, scream, cry, blame, whatever I can do to get off the hot seat. And if it's the situation is big enough, I'll start getting aggressive. That's when a woman wants you to hit her. Because once you hit her, now we don't got to talk about a lie no more. We got to talk about the man hitting you.
And I mean, it's so childish. So even the holding on to it, the tantrum that you throwing, it's like the kid in the middle of the floor kicking and screaming, and regardless how many times that kid do that and know they're gonna get popped or get in trouble for even being on the floor, they're gonna do it just to hold on to that thing. So just the fact that you have to do that to someone for them to get through to you tells you that there's a problem. But I mean, I know that's not what you were saying, but just when you said that, it gave me a visual. It gave me a visual of a kid throwing a tantrum, and when it's all body line, it's so fucking elementary and kiddie. And often I have had to just look like, yo, if my kid did this to me, even though I'm lying to the kid when I feel like it, but when this gets done back to me, you can just see it. So you know how this feels because it's done to you by a child, and only an immature person is scared so much about how a lie would feel, the getting in trouble when nobody is putting their hands on you just to be confronted on it. That's immature.
Yeah, that was the first word that came out of my mouth when he asked me. I was like, that is childish and immature. And it's just an area level that we got to recognize, admit to, see the signs, the fucking red flags. It's like the ripple effect, the domino on our culture is so devastating that, yeah, we don't need a fucking microscope. You can see that shit with your own fucking eyes. Bare eyesight. We are fucking it up. And so, yeah, we got to work to fix it.
When you go down to the school and meet the teachers at the PTA and no father's present, or the father ain't around, or like the feeling of being a single mother, is that worse than somebody catching you leaving the oven on? Because it's a lot of shit, shame and shit y'all deal with. Let's just be real about it. Y'all motherfuckers are very good at dealing with shame. Let's just be real about this now. We want to discuss next week this whole idea of y'all don't like how I feel to be wrong or make a mistake, but to go outside with your ass out, stomach out, titties out, put on all types of fucking colorful wigs and shit, drawing attention to yourself, or wear all black at a fucking white party. You know, y'all motherfuckers are the most attention-seeking people on the face of this fucking earth. So when it comes down to situations where y'all act like it's so ashamed, but really, let's just be real. This shit has to do more with when you're dealing with a man.
A man. That's the
y'all
period point blank.
don't mind looking
No,
like trash.
yes, because I can go. Look, rock, paper, scissors. I want to say my comment. I know she want to go too. No, go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, Lynn.
I just be forgetful. Oh, okay. So the whole thing about it being about a man, because at my job at the PTA with my homegirl, I can avoid, I could be evasive, I could cuss her the fuck out, I could leave that situation. There is a opportunity for a win. You know what I'm saying? But
There you
with
go.
that man, you're not trying to really contest that shit, and to have that fucking on your face, that's like walking around with pie on your face. If you in a fucking relationship with a real ass man, everybody in the fucking world knows your ass is being told what the fuck to do.
Yes.
98% of the fucking time. That's a conversation that we don't have, which is part of our problem. We're not attending to shit. We are not talking about what the fuck is really real in our lives and in our communities.
But let's be real for
I
a
was
second.
gonna say
We're gonna
it's
talk about
not-
this next. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to really say the same thing. However, that's why the difference, if we do think about feminism in that way, white women, how they do feminism, they could still be an at-home mother that take their kids to soccer.
Because they
and
honest
still
about
fight
that
for
shit,
women's
right?
rights.
From what I
Right.
understand, at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
house,
they-
they
they
are
know.
honest. They know in their communities and at home the dynamics of that shit is real. They come out in the community in front and fake for us about that shit.
So
They don't
black
even front and
women-
fake for us. They actually want to show the world. They actually get minivans. They go jogging with strollers. It's a situation where, like y'all are saying, you can do it and avoid everybody else.
And I won't-
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And
was
black feminism is mainly about I hate the man.
There you go.
And so even in what white feminism might have been, it started for, and how they might have used black women to fill up to make their organization look bigger, they're not coming from the same type of hate. They care about their family structure. They care about their legacy. Black women have been willing to dismiss and erase the man
That's
in
my
order
fault.
to not have to live with him.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, they'll still go about life.
No, I mean, I just really didn't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
black
like, real
feminism,
shit. I
mainly
like, you
on
talking about
men,
black
and they
feminism.
more-
I'm like, oh, we got
most
some of that
black
shit.
women-
We got, yeah,
Most
okay,
black
I heard it,
feminists
but I didn't.
are lesbian.
I mean, think about this.
Okay,
Think about
yeah,
this.
and I guess I didn't think how prevalent or how much of an effect that would have, or how prevalent it is.
Well, it's in all
So
our
that it would
media,
have an
it's in
effect.
everything, but
Yeah.
we are looking at it from the erase the black man standpoint, because we don't care about legacy and family anymore. A
Yes.
white woman is still trying to say she want her voice, but she want it in the boardroom.
Exactly.
She not trying
And
to
at the
say
house.
she want to erase. She
Take-
don't care
hey,
about that at the house.
Take it,
Oh,
take
okay,
it to
oh,
the simplicity. Watch
okay.
this real quick. Let me say this.
Okay.
We have to understand that black woman's mind is a child. I promise you. When the white woman said feminism, we want to dress how we want to dress. They meant we don't want to wear dresses to the boardroom. We as women want to wear pantsuits like men. Black women took it as, if we want to show our ass and titties, we can.
Exactly.
A woman should be able, everything a white woman says, she do not mean what the fuck y'all mean.
That's what I'm
When a
saying.
white woman says, we should be able to be sexual, show our sexuality. Black women take it as, we should be able to be openly whores.
Yeah.
We should worship whoredom. White women are saying, we should be able to have underarm hair and not be judged, pussy hair. We shouldn't have to wear makeup. We don't have to fall into the man's design of what he think beautiful is. Y'all take every motherfucking thing they say, but watch this. If you really think about it, it cannot be the same. They are the ruling class of a whole living life in a whole different situation. So when they say something, they're saying it based on them. When we say something, we're saying it based on us. You see what I'm saying? Everything that you say, they say. Y'all interpret it wrong.
They got
Every-
feminism and
Because
other
they
countries.
speaking from their
But
position.
they got
Yeah,
feminism in other
we
countries.
over you fucking niggers.
And look, they have feminism in other countries.
We want to make, look, we want equal pay to the white man. He makes fucking 100,000 a year. We making 70. You niggas making 30. We ain't talking about y'all motherfuckers.
They have feminism in other countries. That's what I'm saying. This is all over the world. They have
Okay.
sectors of feminism in government. If you're in the Middle East and you the home.
They like, we like wearing veils. We don't like showing our bodies off. We think that's good. We respect other women's husbands because we know how men's dicks are. So as Muslim women,
I just want to be able to go outside the house and help my husband.
and I want to go outside and help your husband, bitch.
Exactly.
We don't want
help
no
my
husband.
husband
We
without
want
hurting
all
your
men.
husband.
Look, this is why they do it. We want all men to go to the whorehouse and buy pussy.
Yeah.
So it won't be no disrespecting of the wives and this and this. And they see the whores and they know exactly who they is.
Exactly.
Hey, what's up, whore?
Yeah.
Thank you for holding our nation down. Because I don't got no outside babies or none of that shit. Because y'all whores doing y'all motherfucking job. They don't want to take their fucking hee-haw off. They want to play basketball with their hee-haw on. God damn, we crazy, man.
That's funny as hell that this is the topic, or that we've gotten to this point in the conversation as a result of our topic, because I, as a black woman, had to have a moment, or I had a moment with a post that I made, and I was admiring Tracy Ellis Ross, who was like the poster single, no husband, no man, kids, black woman right now. As hot as she is in fashion and in her field in the industry, like, what does that really matter to our black race, though?
Nothing.
You know,
And
exactly.
one
So
day,
hold on,
look,
let me finish,
go ahead.
if you don't mind, please. So I was admiring her outfits, but the post was by a young man. The young man said, "This is my Amy with no husband and no kids, and she doing it, y'all. What y'all think?" And so a male came in. I shared it like, "Oh, I love the outfits." Skipped the whole, it's a man admiring a woman in the likeness of her. Didn't even notice it. So I'm like, here are two elements that are not producing for our community that I just propagated. Like, oh
This
shit.
boy talking
And
about
a
look at this
man.
single woman go.
Yes,
Fuck a
go
man.
girl, fuck a man, fuck kids. We gonna do this together, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a male from our community pointed it out in his comment. Like, I hate when people always, when these people do this, and I was like, yo, I ain't even think about it like that, bro. Let me change
Now watch
this
this.
post.
Watch this.
Because I really didn't. That's how prevalent and easily non-observant and unattended we are, and how much we need our men.
And this is what our sisters will do. We always put power in your face. Cardi B talking about WAP, #1 song, leaving her husband. 3 years from now, Tracy Ellis Ross will tell you, I couldn't have babies. She'll tell you that. And she'll need some different type of attention. I couldn't have babies. And that might be why she never got married. This bitch ain't walking around the motherfucking poster child for this shit for nothing. Everything the black woman does that's a shame, she makes it great.
Great.
Now, y'all see what I mean?
Yeah,
She
exactly.
don't want to know how I feel to say, hey, I'm Diana Ross' daughter, fine as hell, active,
Funny
rich,
as
millionaire.
shit.
I done dated all the Hollywood celebrities.
Many
And
shows.
don't nobody want me. So she make that shit hype. I'm a single mother with
Baby
3 baby
mama.
kids.
Yes.
B-A, a
B-Y.
B-Y. This goes out to all my baby mamas. That's what y'all do.
I'm the black girl, ain't gonna smile, sorority, but I'm a lie and shame. Yes, okay, well, right on then. We overtime. That's what's up. The conversation was great again here live from Clark Studios. We are the Clark Sisters, bringing you Sister Sunday with my main #1 sister chick, Sister Chris, and I am Sister Lynn, and we are produced by J. Clark Productions of Black Monopoly, and we thank you for joining us on this here wonderful Sister Sunday.
And family, forgive me for taking over their show. I wanted to do something that's a trick as a producer of a show. This is to set y'all up for next week. I wanted the women to really understand that this is an issue that's way deeper than just telling fucking lies to your boyfriend. We're going to take y'all out with a jam, man.
Take us
What
out
y'all
with a
wanna
jam,
to?
man.
How y'all want to jam out?
Ooh, I need you. What you got, Chris? You got an idea? Your choice? Surprise. We'll take the surprise. Let's
You
take the
said I
surprise.
need you, so I'm gonna go with something
Okay.
else.
I like the surprise because we've done that before. So
I
can
get
we stay in the
tongue-tied
surprise
sometimes.
vibration, please?
And I just can't
Mr.
find the
DJ?
right words.
I like the pop off. We have to adjust and figure out where we at and where we going. We gotta listen for the sound and the tune. Cue the music, DJ. We ready. Come on. We know it's gonna be bouncing. Ooh, yeah.
I've been searching all my life.
Get it, Chris.
I've been looking, and now I found you. Please don't leave me. I want you to come back with me. I never find a nigga like you. Come on, boy, come back to me. I ain't begging, but I am, you know. You can buy me diamonds. You can buy me pearls. Take me on a cruise around the world. But you know it don't mean nothing.
Nah, it don't mean nothing, cause we ain't satisfied with nothing. Yeah, I was looking for a good time. I had a good man, but I had a bad mind. Every weekend I would hit the club with my girls, shake my ass and twerk and taking shots till I hit the crib. He would ask me where I been. I would lie all the time. I was fucking with the other men's. It's a sin how I put them through that. Not a pot trying to call the kettle black. Well, I'm the real deal. Jill, you a bad man. Jacket, I've been dealing with regrets ever since you up and left. I ain't met nobody like you.
Chris.
I never find a nigga like you.
Never.
No,
Hey.
no.
Sing it, Chris.
I never find a nigga like you.
Come on.
You can buy me diamonds.
Do it.
You can buy me pearls.
Yeah, I want that shit too.
Take me on a cruise around the
Come
world.
on. Let's go.
But you know it don't mean nothing.
Nah, we don't ever be satisfied with shit, nigga. Keep coming. Don't doubt yourself. Trust me. You can do it.
Thank
We gonna
y'all
get
for coming
better.
out. God bless y'all.
I've been searching all my life.
We're gonna get